right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Freestyle Friday here on MLE. It is the first week of the playoffs, and we have one final series for you on the night. It will be the Knights versus the Flames in the Champion League, and this one should be a good one. If any series were to go to 5 games tonight, Sleegy, I think this one is the one that I was going to pick.
Oh, absolutely. This game coming up is going to be extremely exciting, especially both teams coming in very offensively focused, and the Knights in particular, 118 goals on the season. We've got a doozy coming up with this one.
That we do. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these players come out. I'm assuming that both of the teams are going to come out strong, and going to be a battle of wills throughout the first couple of minutes, probably the first game or two even. But guys, before we get into that, I just want to tell you a little bit about Power A. If you don't know, Power A makes controllers, headsets, and power accessories for PC and console gaming. If you're in the market for a new controller for PC or Xbox One, you need to check out their officially licensed wired enhanced controller. Besides the incredibly accurate analog sticks and buttons, the controllers have a no-slip surface and come in some amazing colors and variety. Check them out yourself right now. Go to mlesports.gg/recommends/PowerA and do yourself a favor. Pick one up you can pick one up online, Target, Best Buy, Walmart. They are all over the place. Do yourself a favor, pick one up, and we are going to be giving away a controller just about every night here during the playoffs. And speaking of that, I do have the winner I would like to announce. You guys are ready. Hopefully he's still in chat, but I did get word that the winner of tonight's raffle and the winner of the free Power A controller is a Pop-Tart Jesus. Pop-Tart Jesus, hopefully you're in chat so we can celebrate with you, sir. If not, we'll certainly send you a DM on Discord or Twitter, wherever, so we can get the information from you and ship you this wonderful controller. So congratulations to you, Pop-Tart Jesus. But guys, we have one final matchup for the night ready to go. Let's take a quick look at the map they're going to be playing on this evening, and we'll get right on into the action. All right, everybody, here we are. Game number 1 just about underway between the Knights and the Flames of the Champion League. And I think I forgot to mention it. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the winner of this one actually going to go on to play the Tyrants in the next round, the team we've already watched this evening. So this, hopefully the Tyrants are still here, getting a little bit of scouting in here, Sleegy.
Oh, absolutely. Especially in these games, trying to get as much information as you can moving forward in the playoffs is going to be crucial to setting up plays. Just like this one here, but not able to quite get it off. Bones trying to set up a good pass play in the middle.
That ball is going to come right out in front and going to be turned away. Micah's Ike trying to play that one towards the cage, and we didn't really get an opportunity to talk about these players in the intro, but it is going to be OG Krish and Micah's Ike. We've seen that combo work to such good effect for the Knights. And it's going to be Insomnia along with Bones for the Flames. I have a feeling that this series really could go one of two ways. Either we're going to see a lot of goals, or we're going to see just about no goals, as both of these teams are so evenly matched.
Yeah, I agree. I really don't think we're going to see any sort of in-between. It's going to be all or nothing with these teams. And so far, really good defense. OG Krish going to get a good bump, but able to get back in time to pick it up. This ball floats dangerously towards goal, and Insomnia there to pick up, but OG Krish with a follow. Flames getting some really good defense right now.
Yeah, this one falling towards the net. It's going to get cleared away, and Insomnia, great play there. Mike can't find the touch. That was an opportunity for the Knights. It's still in the zone. Can Mike make this work? Not quite. Insomnia's going to clear it out, and now it's OG Krish to rotate back. Insomnia towards the net. OG can't quite get the save, and the Flames are the first on the board.
And an unfortunate series of events there for the Knights. OG Krish able to get up and get a touch on it, but just not enough power to get it over the bar, and that ball going to go in the top right-hand corner. Flames taking a goal after a real defensive showdown, and this game could be extremely close.
Well, let's see, as Insomnia is trying to make it 2, gets the double, and that's a beautiful goal for the Flames to go up by 2.
Caster's curse there for the Knights. Just as I say that, Insomnia getting an insane air dribble here to double touch it off the bar. What a play from him, and the Knights need to start putting something offensively together to start trying to bring it back in this one.
And Streamlabs with the timing, although hold on a second, my goodness, what a great save. I wanted to make a witty comment about Streamlabs, but they're not going to let me do it. That one's going to get cleared away. Mike now bones towards the net, and just again, I want to remind everybody of the play of the week. If you see a play you like, clip it, send it to us on Discord in the Play of the Week channel, or tweet it at us using the hashtag MLEPOTW. Winner gets a free case of balls shipped to their house. We already announced the winner for last week. If you missed that, just gonna have to go back and watch the VOD. As OG Krish is gonna backflip, that's in the net. A surprising third goal for the Flames.
And Insomnia able to get the ball in midfield, sends it off the wall. OG Krish, I think he's trying to do a fast aerial, but a little bit too fast as he ends up backflipping in front of Neff, and Insomnia's shot just gonna sail right in. OG Krish now sending it down the side, gets beat by Insomnia. Mike is my Ike there, able to pick it up, trying to pop it up for his teammate, but OG Krish opting to get back instead, and now Bones with an opportunity, but OG Krish there to keep it in corner.
2 minutes to go. It's a 3-goal lead for the Flames as Bones is going to watch this one back into his own corner. Gets it over top of the Knights. Can he make the play? What a touch from Bones, but it's just off the mark. He had an opportunity there, and he almost made it work somehow. We are into the final minute 45. It's still a 3-goal lead for the boys in this, I don't know, was it yellow? It's like a yellowish red, yellow-orange. I do like their alternate jerseys, alternate color scheme, though. Normally we see them in that. You see them in that orange, but this yellow is pretty nice. I didn't know how I'd like it. What is that?
I don't even think I just comprehended what happened there. Bones coming off the ceiling, gets a bump into it, picks up the rebound off the Knights defender, and it's just gonna slide into goal.
Yeah, the dunk, absolutely beautiful there from Bones, and it's a 4-goal lead for the Flames. I was really surprised to see the Flames come away with this game so decisively, so early on. I figured that this was going to be a high-scoring matchup, but the Knights haven't been able to find the net yet. I'm not sure what to attribute it to. I know that these teams have never really played against each other, at least in the league, but hey, there we go, the Knights on the board. But it's a hot start for the Flames, no pun intended, but it's what they need, I think, because this Knights team has proved to be resilient in the past.
Yeah, and the Flames there, it's getting unfortunate that the defender gets caught on the post. OG Krish in a great position to pick it up, and a post really bringing it in for the Knights there. Flames trying to get it in the corner. OG Krish pops it up. That could be a shot for Insomnia, but opts to fall back, sends it back to Bones, who will begin to take it downfield. Gets a good pass in center. Insomnia not able to get up to it. This ball in a dangerous position as Mike is my Ike tries to get it in center, but the Flames able to clear it out of danger.
OG Krish just not able to corral that one. Insomnia is going to get it past Mike, and that's a beautiful dribble play to put the 5th on the board for the Flames.
And good job from Insomnia here with the patience to get it past one, the ability to slow it down and then slip it past the last defender, and Insomnia with an incredible play to put them up by 4.
5-1, 30 seconds to go. The Flames all but taking game number 1 here. And it's going to be the Knights now that's going to have to respond. I don't know quite what they need to do. It just seems like the Flames have come out swinging in this game. And really, for the Knights, they just haven't been able to find the rhythm at all. And just look at that. The Flames are just, again, they're firing on all cylinders. They're just connecting with one another so well, and the Knights have absolutely no answer yet.
Beautiful play there from Bones. Acts as if he's gonna bang it across net and then slows down at the last moment, really throws the Knights defender off, and Insomnia able to put it in off an incredible pass. Flames really firing on all cylinders right now as the final seconds countdown in this one. Doesn't look like we're gonna get the trip to Brazil, but Mike is my Ike with an excellent redirect to send it in to at least give him one more consolation goal in this one.
Wow, the bat car. Perfect angle right there to put that one in. And yeah, a bit of a consolation prize, a last second goal for the Knights, but it's not enough. The Flames are going to take a 1-goal lead in this series. Really, it's just been all Flames all the time, and the Knights just haven't had an answer. They had 5 shots, which is a bit surprising when you consider the fact that they were almost never on offense.
I mean, and like we were saying before the start of the match as well, it was either going to be a lot of goals or no goals. And at the start of the match, I thought it might have edged towards the no goals, a lot of defensive play, but then the Flames really opening it up, and we see 8 goals scored in that one. I'm really excited to see if the Knights can kind of take what they learned in that game. They started to look a lot more competent near the end of game 1 and really start to focus what was working as we move into game 2.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if the Flames keep up what they did early on. I think it kind of took the Knights by surprise, and I wouldn't be surprised to see if the Knights have a bit of a counter for that kind of play that the Flames were doing. I know that it looks bad. The 6-2 scoreline, not what you want if you're a Knights fan, but at the same time, you know, it is game 1 of a best-of-5 series, right? And you can't really expect the teams to be to have all of the answers in that first game.
Yeah, and it's also worth noting as well as this game kicks off here that making mid-game adjustments is not easy. Now that to get a nice reset, start of the second game, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Knights making a lot of good decisions as OG Krish gets a little bit too powerful of a touch there, and Mike is my Ike not able to get around to it in time.
Yeah, that was an early opportunity for the Knights that just went to the wayside, unfortunately. But still, they're looking to press the attack. Mike is my Ike gets it over top of Bones, and they'll be the first on the board. A beautiful shot and a beautiful goal. Only 30 seconds in.
Yeah, really good awareness here. Sees that he's got Bones beat, goes up for it, makes sure it's on target, and that's what the Knights needed to do to start out this game, really get the momentum moving on their side. And an interesting kickoff here. Mike is my Ike with an ability to start it up. I'm not sure what happened. That Flames attacker goes just by. Looks like a really interesting situation there, but Mike is my Ike not going to let that one go unpunished and doubles their lead.
Yeah, it looks like he did the classic double jump instead of front flip. I don't know what really causes that. Your finger slips off the joystick for just a second as you're trying to do that double jump or the front flip, and you end up double jumping. But yeah, not quite what you want there off the kickoff, but the Flames going to battle back, get one on the board early, and it's only a 1-goal game now.
Man, Insomnia gets a great ball, goes smoothly up the side, and Bones right where he needs to be to knock that in the net, gets it past that Knights defender, and the Flames not so willing to let this game go the way they had it, as Bones going to try for a ceiling shot, not able to quite get underneath it.
He almost got back to that ball too to get a second touch on it, but still going to remain in the Knights corner. Bones just off the mark, can't find the touch to put that one home, and it's going to be Insomnia off the sidewall. OG Krish can't find it as well, and this one's just going to flounder around in the box there of the Knights, but it does eventually get cleared away by Mike is my Ike, and he's going to look for the counterattack. Can the Flames get this ball out? It's going to be important that they don't go down by 2 yet again.
Yeah, OG Krish here in the corner, trying to make something happen. Limited boost, and he's just going to leave it for Bones. Mike is my Ike, able to get a challenge, but Insomnia there to pick it back. And we're seeing a lot of back and forth as OG Krish able to send it in from midfield, and that's going to give the Knights their 2-0 or their 2-goal advantage back.
Yeah, an absolute beautiful read from OG Krish. Keeps his eye on the net, sees that he has all kinds of time after that backflip, and he just puts it home. The Flames getting a bit overly aggressive, not rotating properly. It's going to cost them here, so now it's a 2-goal game, 3-1 with 3:15 to go. Bones going to clear that one down the field. This is going to chase the bat car wielding Mike all the way back to his own end. He will clear it out. Can he get past Insomnia? He's going to demo Insomnia somehow. I have no idea how that happened, but either way, we play on into the yellow corner for Bones to try to clear it away. This one dangerous, but Mike can't quite do anything with that. The ball just a bit too hard across the goal mouth.
Now this is an opportunity for the Flames. What a redirect from Bones. Insomnia gets one great pass in the midfield, and Bones putting 129 kilometers of an hour of power. Nothing the Knights could do to get back to that one. What a shot.
Yeah, looked like Bones just put that on a tee. And Insomnia, channeling his inner Tiger Woods, absolutely blast that one to the top shelf, and it's 3-2 now. Although OG Krish is looking for a response, and they'll find it. Just like that, the Knights back on top by 2.
The Knights say, no, this is our 2-goal lead, and Mike is my eye picking up an excellent pass from OG Krish, who pops it over the defender. And like we said last game, these games were going to go one of two ways, either a lot of goals or not a lot of goals, and man, it's been a lot of goals as we've seen so far as the Flames try and get in another position to get back within one.
Oh, what a pass. Oh!
Huge opportunity there. Bones not quite able to get the touch he wants, and that's an opportunity that the Flames are going to want back.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to want that back. It was an absolute gorgeous pass. It's not the touch they needed to get it beyond the defense. Now it's going to be Mike. Try to clear this one away. He can't. Oh, he does get past Bones. This one's going to fall down towards Insomnia. What a great touch to pinch that one away. This is going to give Bones something to think about, though, as Mike's putting it towards the net. It's just a bit far, but he's still trying to keep this one in. It's going to be Insomnia to play it off the ceiling, and Bones will eventually send a boomer back down into the red half. So with a minute 45 to go, only 2 goals needed by the Flames. Certainly possible here, Sleegey.
Oh, yeah. Easily within reach for the Flames. They've just got to put back that passing plays that we saw in game 1, and it's not a trouble at all for them to get through, but the Knights doing a really good job of maintaining both offensive and defensive pressure. As I say that, whiff in the midfield gives the Flames all the space they need. Insomnia gonna calmly take it all the way down, and now Flames only 1 away.
Could somebody please clip that for me? I would clip this one purely because of the insane back wall touch that Insomnia had to even start that play. It was a beautiful touch to get it away from both Knights players. He catches the ball and dribbles it past both of them. That's certainly a play of the week contender for me, so somebody please clip that and submit it. If nobody does, I'll do it at the end of the stream. But either way, OG Krish is sending that towards Bones, and that's going to pop up out in front. It's only a 1-goal game now for the Flames. Bones on net! Huge save from OG Krish! What a jump there from him. He reads that so perfectly, and it's still 4-3 with 50 to go.
OG Krish gotta be pumped after that save. Absolute power being put on it from the Flames, but he's in the right position at the right time, and that could be the save that gives the Knights game 2. But 30 seconds remaining, the Flames still with an opportunity to equalize.
Gonna push this ball down the field. It's gonna land here for Bones. He backflips, unfortunately. They have to reset, but OG Krish is gonna get there first. 20 seconds now. Gets underneath Insomnia. Will that find its way in? It will. And OG Krish gets the securing goal with only 16 to go.
Flames have a small but still possible chance to bring this game back into overtime. They're gonna need 2 quick goals. At least one of them is going to have to be a kickoff goal with this amount of time. Let's see if they can do it.
Well, this one's going to go to Bones. He's going to try to play this off the wall. Insomnia gets challenged by OG Krish in a beautiful defensive position. And I think that's going to do it for game number 2. It looks like we're moving into the 3rd game in this series, tied 1-1. The Knights, as I said, Sleegey, it looked like the Knights just couldn't quite figure out this Flames team. But here in game 2, they came out strong, and they showed us that they can play the same level of Rocket League this Flames team can.
Oh, absolutely. As I was saying, in between games, it's difficult, really difficult to truly adjust to a team's play style while you're in the game. Obviously, the Knights able to recognize what they were doing wrong in that first game and correct it, because they came out swinging in this game and kept the pressure on all the way down to the final seconds. Flames, though, still doing a good job with their passing and combination plays. They just got to get a little bit more on it to try and catch back up with the Knights, but this series really shaping up to be a tight one.
Yeah, 5 shots from Bones in that game, 3 goals for him, and he was kind of the driving force of that Flames offense for most of the game. It looked like Insomnia was a bit farther back, not wanting to be a bit over aggressive, and I think really for the Flames that kind of spelled trouble because it let the Knights have the space that they wanted. Hopefully they can kind of fix that, get back to their offensive ways that we saw in game 1 for the Flames, and should make for an interesting game number 3. I'm surprised at how polarizing these games have been, right? The first game was all Flames, right? And then game number 2, the Knights responded, and they looked like they were a dominant team over top of the Flames. It was a little close there at the end, but really it just looked like the Knights were in full control, and that is not what I expected from either of these teams in this series.
Absolutely. And as we move into this game 3, what I'm excited to see personally is how now that both teams are really starting to get a feel for how each is going to play, especially considering the stress coming with a playoff match, if we see play slow down or if we're going to continue to see the offensive onslaught that has been this series so far. Well, Bones going to send it down, gets a good center. OG Krish gets a clear in the mid, and that's a great play there to keep the ball out of danger.
Oh no, Mike. Got to be careful. He's got to rotate back quickly. He didn't get to demo onto Bones. Now the ball is going to be in his half, although OG Chris gets a good play off that ceiling. Here he comes trying to get a double touch, but a good read on the back wall will send it all the way back down. Played about a minute in game number 3. Nothing on the board. Really no opportunities to speak of as of yet either.
Yeah. Zeros across everything so far. Finally gets a shot saved from Mike is my Ike, who's going to send it down. Picking it up, gets it in corner, goes for a demo there, but Bones, Neo dodging his way out of that one, is going to start the counter. Gets it past one, this ball in a dangerous position, but OG Krish able to pick it up.
Well, he's going to touch this down. It's going to come out in front. Insomnia backflipping, unfortunately, but will retain possession of the ball, but it gives Mike enough time to try to challenge him in mid. It's going to pop out. Whoa, OG Chris doesn't go for that challenge, and that's lucky for him that that ball didn't end up in the back of his own goal.
Yeah, very, very, very close situation there as Bones trying to get a read on this. Insomnia goes up for it. Neither's back, but Knights not really in a position to take advantage. Gonna let the Flames get back in time. Bones trying to get it over Mike is my Ike, but Mike is my Ike now gonna get bumped, sending it right. Insomnia there to send it back downfield, and we're really seeing, like I thought we might, defense really coming into play in this game, and the goal starting to slow down a little bit as both teams trying to pick up a crucial game 3.
Whoa, there's the first one on the board. A good passing play from the Knights. Well, make it 1-0 as we approach halftime, and it's just a great pass from OG Krish. He even gets a bump onto Bones. Not really intentional, and it didn't really cause that goal, but really the Knights finally finding the crack in the Flames' armor, and now it's up to the Flames to try to do the same. We'll see as Bones is going to take this into the corner. He's going to pass it out in front, but it's a bit behind Insomnia. Nothing doing there. They'll have to reset as Bones is just going to throw this one towards the net to try to give the Knights something to think about. We are beyond halfway. It's a 1-0 game for the Knights.
Good save there from Bones. Just has Mike to beat. Mike does a really good job of staying on it. This ball now, dangerous position. Mike is my Ike able to pick it up. Now he's just got Bones to beat. Bones with a good backflip to keep it out of danger. Gives the Flames enough time to get back in position. OG Krish missing his jump there, but Mike is my ache, picking up on the miss from Bones, able to get it back and try and get a center, not able to get a good enough touch, and that's going to be Insomnia now, sending it back downfield.
Well, Bones is going up for this one. That's a touch towards the net. OG Krish will keep it away. We've played just about 3.5 minutes here in game number 3 as Bones, wow, what a great play from him to keep that off the goal line. And Insomnia can't quite find the touch, so Mike will follow it up. It's a 2-goal lead for the Knights.
And you've really got to admire the sheer determination from Mike is my Ike here. Just not giving up on the play, gets a backflip over the defender and follows it by sinking it in. And like, that's what happens when you continue the pressure. And that's giving them a 2-0 lead in this game 3.
Mike wants to make it 3-0, but he can't quite find the net there. OG Krish keeping it in. Good pass. Mike just couldn't rotate his car around fast enough to put it on goal. He's still here. Gets a demo onto Bones and keeps the ball in. Insomnia in an awkward spot. This one bouncing up for Krish to put home. And the Knights are taking a stranglehold on this game.
Mike is my again showing his resilience in these plays. Ball looks to be in a position where both Flames have it, but gets such a quick turnaround, able to get it touched and gets it centered for his teammate. The Knights firing on all cylinders right now, looking great in game 3.
And unfortunately for the Flames, the Knights must have some kind of fire-resistant armor because they can't quite seem to find the crack in it yet in game number 3. That is perfect if you're the Knights. You are more than willing to play these defensive-style games if you're the ones who are able to solve the enemy defense. And they're looking to take game number 3, a 2-1 series lead going into game 4. But really, it's just for the Flames. I know that we talked about how the Knights had to respond in game 2, but that ball is fully in the court of the Flames now going into the 4th game.
Absolutely. Knights have everything going. OG Krish with a shot towards goal going just at the post, but Knights really, if they can keep this up, have all the momentum going into game 4 as a huge shot is sent downfield, goes just over, and the follow-up just hitting the bar. Finally, Mike is my Ike getting the rebound in, and the Knights really going on a crusade against the Flames in this game. Unrelenting pressure. Nothing the Flames could do there.
The crusade? Are you sure?
The Knights? Yeah, sure. It works.
Against the Flames. I can only imagine that. Just an entire army of Knights just waving their swords at a giant, like, forest fire to try to put it out. Whatever, I'll take it. That's fine. I like it. All right, so there we have it. 4-0 win for the Knights over top of the Flames. They'll take a two-game series lead. Well, it's a 2-1 series lead, but they've won 2 in the series, I should say. And really, they're looking to close it out in this next game. And, you know, it's hard to bet against them going into game number 4.
I can't disagree with you at all there. Knights looking absolutely dominant so far in both of these last 2 games. A little bit of a hiccup there in game 1 where the Flames were able to get going early, but whatever adjustment they made has been working tremendously so far. Knights have everything to lose at this point. The Flames can still have a chance to pull the upset and put this into game 5, but Knights looking almost unstoppable right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They've done a wonderful job. Have the Knights securing themselves in this series. It was a one shot for the Flames that whole game. That's not enough. You need more shots. You need more attempts towards the net. Even if you're just throwing the ball on goal, you've got to generate that offense, because it's the only way you win games. The team who scores the most goals wins, but they just cannot seem to solve this Knights defense for whatever reason. They can't generate the kind of chances they had in game 1.
And now the pressure going to be squarely on the Flames. Cannot lose another game in this series, or it's all over for their playoff hopes, as Insomnia gets a good shot on goal to start this game off early.
That's good. I mean, that's what they want. If you are the Flames, you just want to put some shots on goal. They don't have to be great. They just need to challenge the Knights a little bit. That was a double commit there from the Knights, and this is what the Flames need to do to try to get this offense rolling. But they can't keep the pressure on, and that's a clear from the Knights as they're looking to play out of the Flames zone now as Bones is in a bit of an awkward spot, gets it past Mike, and they'll be able to clear for now.
And the Flames doing a really good job of keeping their spacing up, not being too much on top of each other right now as Insomnia gonna slow this ball down, gets it past one. Bones a little bit too far out there. And now this is an opportunity for OG Krish to get a pass in the center, but a pinch from the Flames. Gonna reverse field extremely quickly. Mike is my Ike does a good job of getting back. And now no one from the Flames in goal. OG Krish gonna score an easy takeaway goal. And that's going to put the Knights up early.
I'm interested what happened to Bones. Where did he go? Did he expect that to turn into an offensive play for his team? He was just not in any kind of position to make the touch. But he wasn't even close to the defensive side of the ball there. So unfortunate for the Flames. They give up the first goal of this series. But they looked so good on offense. I was really thinking that we'd see the Flames break through. But here we are. Minute 30 gone, and it's a 1-0 game for the Knights.
Insomnia, though, had a good opportunity there off the bar, or off the corner. Bones with a good shot towards goal. Knights now trying to regain possession and send it down. OG Krish hitting it in the corner, but Bones there to pick it up. Mike keeps it on the Flames half. Bones does a good job of putting pressure, gets the ball all the way downfield. This could be an opportunity for the Flames as Bones gets a pass to Insomnia, but Insomnia a little bit too far back, not able to get where he needs to.
Yeah, he was just a bit too far forward, and Bones played that one just a bit far. Didn't quite find the connection, but the Flames are looking better. They're getting they're generating the chances on offense. They just need to get the one that goes in. That one's off, but there's Bones to follow it up, and he'll put that in to tie us.
Great first chance here from Insomnia. Very fortunate that ball hits the post just the way it does. Bones right in the perfect position to put it in net, and that's going to equalize as we approach halftime. Flames again down 2-1 in the series. Need to win this game to push it into game 5, or their playoff hopes will be extinguished.
Well, here comes Insomnia. Can he get the touch? Yes, that's an open goal. And for the Flames, that is exactly what they need to try to battle back in this series. I mean, I know that you can't really rely on the over-rotation from the Knights, but you've got to take those where you can get them.
And the Flames really starting to burn hot now, getting the opportunities they need to take this game 4. As Bones going to try and go off the ceiling. Could be a misstep here, but Insomnia doing a good job of getting back in time. But OG Krish up, able to block that. Flames now applying a lot of pressure. They want to...
Oh, wow.
Good bump there from Bones, but Insomnia nowhere to be found to take advantage. And that's going to give the Knights enough time to recalibrate and get back on defense.
Well, Mike got to push this one into the bumper of Bones. OG Krish up in the air to keep it in. The Knights got to try to find a goal with 2 minutes to go here in game number 4 if they want to send us into overtime. Insomnia off the sidewall. He's looking for his teammate. Will find its way into the corner as now OG Krish. Gonna watch this one, but Bones keeps it in. Insomnia up in the air. Can't get it past Mike. And I think that's the tying goal. Yes, it is. OG Krish will finish it off, but we're tied with a minute 36 to go.
And an unfortunate pinch there from Insomnia in the air. Ball gets sent all the way down, and OG Krish able to pick it up. No one from the Flames able to get back in time. And now this game equalized with a minute and 36. It's anyone's to take at this point.
Minute 30, 2-2. Let's see how this one can end up here as OG Krish gonna keep the ball into the corner. He's trying to play it out towards his teammate. Insomnia is gonna do just that, but he gets the chip to try to get it over top of Mike. It's not gonna happen, however. That ball played down. There's Insomnia. OG Krish will clear it away. And still Mike trying to find the touch here to get it past the defenders. Slowing down a little. That's a bit of a misplay, but it's not going to cost the Flames.
If OG Krish is a little bit closer there, he could have had a goal. Follow-up, excellent shot towards goal from midfield, but saved from Insomnia. A pinch goes all the way in the bottom left corner, and OG Krish finally gets the goal he was trying so hard for to put the Knights up 1 with 48 to go.
Yeah, and Mike, he was even in a good spot, was Mike, to try to challenge any kind of save, but just unfortunate the Flames defender couldn't get across in time, so it's a 3-2 game. Now as Bones is trying to challenge that, however, OG Krish will see that one to the corner. With 40 seconds to go, Bones is going to try to play this through mid. Can't get the touch, and Michael put an insurance goal on the board with only 36 to go.
And Bones just letting the pressure get to him a little bit there. Goes a little bit too far. Ball bounces off the wall, and Mike is my Ike able to slot that in. Flames, still with 36 seconds remaining, have plenty of time not only to bring this game in overtime, but to potentially win. But the offense has to start doing something immediately as Bones going for a ceiling shot. This going towards goal, blocked from Insomnia. But the Knights doing a good job of keeping pressure and time running thin for the Flames.
And they've only got 20 seconds and they need to. They've got to find something here with time remaining. That's a good little pinch to try to get it out. Mike, however, will keep it in. And now we're into the final 10 seconds. Insomnia on his own back wall. Not going to find anything. We're down to the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The Knights have extinguished the Flames here. And they will move on to the semifinals to challenge the Tyrants. See who will have the right to battle for the conference championship.
And it all goes back to that adjustment they made after game 1. Flames came into this series really burning on fire, but the Knights doing a good job of noticing where their mistakes were. And ever since then, it's never, each game never really, other than a couple of close times where they were tied, but the Knights never within doubt that they were going to take it and take the series pretty calmly, and that's going to look good for them as we go into the semifinals.
Yeah, definitely what I was trying to talk about at the end of game 1. It looked really good for the Flames. But you know that the Knights are this resilient team that always battles back, and you know that they just didn't get the read on the Flames that they wanted in game 1. They figured it out, they worked it out, and if you're the Tyrants, if you're anybody really that has an opportunity to go up against this team as we move forward through the bracket, you have to know that no matter what the score is through the first game, through the second game, they are a team that can absolutely battle back and make it a series, even when it looks like they're just down and out.
Absolutely, and I think one thing that'll be interesting to see as we move into the semis is if other teams start preparing multiple game plans when going up against the Knights to try and counter the adjustments that they make per game. I think the Knights, they have a solid way of adjusting the team. So if another team can come up with a couple of different strategies, could make things interesting as we move farther into the playoffs.
Well, that was quite a wonderful series. Unfortunately, we didn't see a Game 5 at all this evening. Only going to Game 4 through, I believe, 3 of the series went to Game 4. So, bit unfortunate there. I was kind of looking forward to it, Game number 5. But you know what? It is the playoffs. The playoffs can be quite volatile, and we're going to, continue on. And I'm sure that the teams that won these series are quite glad it didn't go to Game number 5. But it has been a wonderful night. Night number 1 of this 3-night weekend here on MLE. And again, congratulations to Pop-Tart Jesus for winning that Power-A controller. We got to see the play of the week. Congratulations to Ninja Turi on taking that one. And guys, this has been a wonderful night number 1. I can't wait to see you all tomorrow here at 7. Again, a little bit earlier start time so we can cover more series. I can't wait to see you guys then. It should be a fun time. But I just want to remind everybody one more time of our wonderful sponsors for the season number 8. Of course, Balls with Guarana, our replay sponsor. Crisp, cool, and packed with caffeine balls is the fuel for fun, and they have been our replay sponsor all throughout season number 8. Please visit our website, mlesports.gg/recommend/balls to get yourself some today. Of course, they give away a case every week to our play of the week winner. This past week was Ninja Turi, so Ninja Turi will get that case of balls shipped directly to them. And again, don't forget about our friends at Power A. Power A is a sponsor for MLE, and each night of the playoffs, well, most nights of the playoffs, they are going to be giving away one wired enhanced controller for Xbox or PC. Again, Pop-Tart Jesus, the winner of that one this evening. And again, we'll be giving away another one on Sunday night, so you don't want to miss that. Check out our website, mlesports.gg/recommends/Power A to get your hands on their controllers, headsets, power solutions, and more. Thank you so much, Power A, for supporting us, our players, and our community. But guys, with that, thank you so very much for watching. Sleegey, do you have anything you'd like to say before we sign off for the evening, sir?
I just want to say that even though none of these games went to Game 5, none of them were boring by any means. Lots of goals scored, lots of fun had, and I'm just excited to see the rest of this weekend as we prep for the semifinals. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. I am so very excited to see how everything plays out here at MLE. But, guys, that is going to do it for me, Hunted, for Sleegey, for Gigabyte, and everybody here at MLE. Thank you so very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow night, same time, 7 o'clock Eastern, as we continue our way through round number 1 of the Season 8 playoffs here on MLE. Have a wonderful night, guys.